Rachel burst through the kindergarten door, her backpack bouncing against her shoulders and her pigtails flapping like little helicopter blades. She had arrived, and everyone knew it. Dressed in her bright red kindergarten uniform, complete with shorts just slightly too big and a jaunty yellow cap reminiscent of Crayon Shin-chan, Rachel looked like a pint-sized superhero prepared to save the day, or, in her case, upended entirely. For the teachers, Rachel was a delightful bundle of chaos, but for her friends, she was the queen of kindergarten fun. Mia, the shy and clever one, was already sitting by the cubbies, neatly putting away her snack box. Tom, always adventurous and perpetually climbing something nearby, was halfway up the classroom clock wall. And Max, dramatic as ever, had dropped his toy dinosaur and was wailing on the floor as if the world had ended. Rachel took one look at her crew and grinned. Today was going to be amazing. The first challenge? Arts and crafts. Okay, my little Picassos, Miss Green announced as she placed cups full of glue, glitter, and an assortment of rainbow paper on each table. Let's make something beautiful. Rachel's eyes sparkled mischievously. Beautiful, she repeated, wrinkling her nose as she began scooping glitter onto her paper. How about sparkly tornadoes? What is a sparkly tornado? Mia asked, peering over her paper. It's this, Rachel declared, pouring glue in wild spirals across her sheet and throwing handfuls of glitter onto the puddles. The glitter stuck instantly, and Rachel stared at the chaotic, glue-dripping masterpiece like a proud artist unveiling her canvas to the world. Tom took this as a personal challenge. I can make an even bigger tornado. He grabbed another cup of glitter and dumped it on his own paper. Then he added 3 crayons for good measure. It was less of an artwork and more of a structural experiment, but Tom wasn't one to back down. Max, who had recovered from his dinosaur tragedy, felt left out of the glitter war. Mine's a golden volcano, he announced dramatically, squeezing an entire tube of yellow glitter glue until his paper practically collapsed from the weight. Within minutes, their table looked less like arts and crafts and more like a glitter explosion had hit a glue factory. Rachel, Max, Tom, no, Miss Green exclaimed, frantically trying to wipe glue off her hands. Why is Rachel? Why is there glitter in my coffee mug? It wanted to be sparkly, Rachel said innocently, shrugging her shoulders with a sheepish grin. Next came recess, which had been declared by Rachel as the official start of the mud pie cooking contest. Out on the playground, she scooped dirt into old yogurt containers borrowed from the recycling bin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rachel's recipe show, she proclaimed, standing atop the jungle gym. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the stickiest mud pie in the whole playground. Max threw his arms up theatrically. What's the prize? Do we win legendary fame? Rachel thought for a moment and nodded solemnly. Yes, fame, and you get 3 gummy bears from my lunchbox. Tom sprinted off immediately, yelling, Mud pie masterpiece coming up, as he gathered leaves, twigs, and what appeared to be a caterpillar. Mia hesitated, crouching by the sandbox with an air of scientific seriousness. I think if you add dry pebbles, she muttered to herself, mixing batches of sand and mud with careful precision. Max, on the other hand, was less about the creation and more about the performance, loudly narrating every single step while Rachel encouraged him from the jungle gym. By the end of recess, every single child had joined the mud pie contest, including one unfortunate teacher's assistant who accidentally slipped on one of Mia's prototype cakes. Miss Green surveyed the chaos as Rachel held up a yogurt cup streaked with dirt, twigs, and what appeared to be a half-crumpled sticker. Behold, Rachel pronounced, the winner, me. You can't win your own contest, Max cried, scandalized. I made the rules, Rachel said smugly, stuffing 2 gummy bears in Max's hand to calm him down. Nap time was supposed to bring peace. It did not. Rachel simply didn't understand the concept of quiet. She squirmed onto her mat until she was sideways, giggling quietly to herself. She poked Mia, who shushed her but couldn't quite hide a smile. Rachel poked Tom, who promptly poked her back. Then Max wriggled over, joining her like a tiny insurrectionist, leading waves of rebellion against the peaceful regime that was nap time. Okay, Rachel whispered, crouching low on her mat. The first one who laughs loud loses. Ready? Max, ever dramatic, burst into giggles before Rachel even finished the prompt. Mia tried to stifle hers, but made the mistake of opening her eyes to see Rachel tugging at her face to make the funniest-looking grin imaginable. Tom held out longer, but when Rachel snorted like a cartoon piglet, he toppled over sideways with laughter. The giggling quickly spread like wildfire until the entire group was rolling around on the mats like mischievous puppies. "Rachel," Miss Green said, rushing over. Nap time is not a giggling competition. Everyone settle down, please." But by the time the group calmed enough to lie still, nap time was over anyway. Afternoon arts and crafts brought its own mayhem. Rachel decided glue and glitter were yesterday's business. Today was all about stickers. She found a pack of shiny star stickers and promptly stuck them onto Max's forehead, declaring him to be a knight of the glitter galaxy. Mia received a moon sticker for scientific excellence, while Tom was handed a dozen lightning bolt stickers just because they looked super cool. "I'm a human constellation," Max announced proudly, waving his arms as the stickers on his forehead glimmered under the classroom lights. Rachel, however, wasn't done. She marched over to Miss Green with a handful of stickers and stuck a bright yellow sun on her shoulder. Miss Green sighed but couldn't help smiling. "Rachel, maybe next time ask before you decorate your teacher." The final adventure of the day was on the playground, where Rachel decided they were all going to search for buried treasure. "Captain Rachel reporting for duty," she shouted to her troops, aka her friends. "Our mission? Find the missing treasure." "What kind of treasure?" Tom asked, running beside her. "I don't know yet," Rachel replied cheerfully. "Maybe gold coins or glitter or, wait, what's that?" Her eyes lit up as she spotted something shiny sticking out of the sandbox. Rachel sprinted toward the sandbox, her friends hot on her heels. With dramatic flair, she dug into the sand and unearthed a lost lunchbox, covered in sparkly stickers. "The treasure," Rachel yelled. "Who buried this here?" "That's my lunchbox," Mia said, her face lighting up. "I thought I lost it yesterday." Rachel handed it to her like a true adventurer handing over priceless jewels. Mission complete, crew. At the end of the day, as parents arrived to collect their muddy, glue-covered tornado makers, Rachel looked as fresh as ever, her boundless energy still intact. Her mother arrived, smiling at the spectacle of a 3-year-old cheerfully leading chaos wherever she went. "Rachel, how was your day?" her mom asked. Rachel grinned her trademark grin, wide and mischievous. "Best day ever," she declared, climbing into the car.